All right, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready for the boys game. This is for the district title, but this game means a lot more than that. The Cardinals looking for their first win over a ranked opponent this year. They've come close a couple of times, most recently against the Balco Bison from Class B, but this time they get the Academy Griffins, the number 17 team in the state. The Academy for Classical Christian Studies, the private school out of Oklahoma City, has run through their schedule and now meets up with the Turpin Cardinals. They've spent most of their season playing against teams that you'd recognize as Christian schools, private schools, like Oklahoma Christian Academy. That one's an easy one to identify. Southwest Covenant, Mingo Valley Christian Academy, Harding Charter, Wright Christian, Regent Prep, OKC Knights, and Christian Heritage. Now, against those teams, some things about the Academy before we talk about players. The Academy comes in with an 18-5 record, Cardinals with a 16-8 record. So those two records very similar in a lot of ways. The Academy comes in and they have gone 3-3 against ranked opponents. Their ranked opponents this year, they had a loss of 8 points to Calumet. Calumet is a load in Class B. That was early in the season and gave a lot of people notice about this Academy team as they hung within 8 of Calumet before losing. That was at Calumet in their home floor, by the way. Later on in the year, they took on Riverfield in the Regent Prep tournament and beat them by 7. Riverfield was number 15. Then in the finals of the Regent Prep tournament, they took on Sequoia Claremore, who's number 11 in 4A and hung within 7 of 4A. Now 4A's not known for being the strongest class in basketball. Class A, very strong. 2A's got some really strong teams as well, but 4A's not known for being the powerhouse class in Oklahoma. Later on, they took on Riverside. Riverside in the Little Axe tournament in the third place game, and Riverside's number 9 in 2A, and they beat Riverside by 4. Then a little bit later on, Southwest Covenant, number 18 in Class A, they beat them by 15, 54-39. That game was at home. And then most recently, right before we began the playoffs, their last game was a loss against Christian Heritage, the number 14 team in 2A, and they lost 57-54. This team comes in, and there's a lot of similarities to the Cardinals. You've got a team that's long and lanky, that's pretty quick, and that loves shooting threes, but there's some difference in the athleticism, and we'll be watching that. This team for the team for the Griffins is a little taller than the Cardinals, but they don't play big. They play outside a lot, and they'll drive. They've got one main rebounder who we'll point out. And it'll be interesting to see how the Cardinals do. This is a team that scores about 53 a game. They hold teams to only 40 a game, so a really big point differential. Cardinals score a little bit more. They score 56 a game and hold teams to about 43. The two teams, as far as like the opponents and how good their opponents are, Cardinals opposing teams are sitting at about 51% win percentage. So the Cardinals have played their share of teams that are tough. They've played their share of teams that were not so tough. Cardinals have played 5 ranked teams as well, but don't have that win against the ranked team yet this year. Losses to Texoma twice, lost to Hooker, lost to Canute. Boy, that was a heartbreaker. And then the loss to Balco, another heartbreaker. But funny enough, the Griffins have the exact same win percentage for their opponents. Both teams have played opponents that are sitting just over 500. In case you're wondering, that's pretty good, by the way. There's a lot of teams, including when we mentioned the Academy Lady Griffins, who will play records, or depending on where they are in the state of Oklahoma, they may not go against a lot of tough teams. Lady Cardinals' schedule has been a little bit lighter than last year, as well as they've had a winning percentage for their opponents of about 45%. Anyway, back to this Academy team. The Academy's been in existence for 10 years, and in that time, they have not had a huge amount of basketball success. This is probably the highest the Academy's ever been ranked in that 10 years. They are a school that's a little bit bigger than Hooker. as in their overall from pre-K through 12, but their high school is the same size as the Cardinals. So a lot of their students that are in the younger grades and middle school end up going to other schools when they're in high school. So they're the same size as the Cardinals, which is why they have the Class A designation. As far as their players, we'll be watching for players like Okeene. Okeene, you'll notice him. I'll be pointing him out. Kane's big number 32. And the senior has plenty of games where he will get a lot of rebounds. He will really clean the board, soaking up a lot of rebounds. Another name that we'll be talking about a lot is number 22, Sam High. Sam High has some similarities to a senior for the Cardinals in Bryson Parker. Both of the seniors for their respective teams scoring 1,000 points over the course of their career, both reaching that mark relatively recently. Bryson getting that mark right around the time of the Buffalo tournament. Sam High getting his about the same time. And so the 2,000 point scorers, both fairly tall and lanky. High is a little bit taller. He's around 6'3", where Bryson's probably closer to 6 foot. And then High is not even the leading scorer for this Academy team. The leading scorer is Kiefer Garriott. Kiefer Garriott has some big games. He's scored 26 several times this year. Big time three-point shooter. He loves lighting it up from outside. High can also light it up from outside. Garriott was on the Little Axe all-tourney team. Other players of note that we'll be seeing. Kiefer Garriott, by the way, number 3. But you'll also see Austin Irons out there, another one of the big guys. Number 24 for the Griffins in their white jerseys. And then one of the other players, but this team will run people in and out. Coach Copland will run people in and out. This is a team that doesn't have a school gym. They play in a church, and so they've got an activity center where they play. So if you watch their films, it's got that look of playing in an activity center. It's a nice gym. Nice gym. They play in a Baptist church in Oklahoma City, and that's one of the big differences of these teams. This is a church team. This is a team that doesn't have a school building. They meet inside a church. This is a church with a whole bunch of wealthy kids and wealthy parents. How do I know? Why do I say wealthy? Because it costs $12 grand a year to go there. Now flip it out. It's $12 grand a year for tuition. If you got a child with special needs, state of Oklahoma going to public school, that's not an extra charge. However, if you're going to a private school like the Academy, you're looking at $24,000 to $26,000, and that's before you start paying your fees. So big differences between the schools. You've also got the city versus rural thing. This school is based right in the heart of Oklahoma City. It's on Robinson Street. I'm not sure how many dirt roads these boys have seen in their lives. Not sure how many of them have gone out to help on the farm or go chase down some cattle. Not sure how many of them have been out on a dirt bike or gone out duck hunting, carrying around a shotgun looking for pheasants or a deer rifle. So it's a different breed here, but they play some good basketball as evidenced by that 17th ranking. The Cardinals, by the way, sitting at 16 wins. It's their best season since the 2018-2019 season when they had 18 wins, going 18-10. That team was the last Cardinal team to win districts, and the only time the Cardinals have won districts since the 2010 team that went all the way to state. Cardinals looking to try and create some new history and become the 4th Cardinal team to make it to the state tournament. This Cardinal team has a lot of pieces. They've got the outside scoring. Every starter on the floor can shoot the 3. Even down into the top 10. Cardinals have been running a lot of 10 rotation this year, especially in the later games. We saw everybody going in yesterday as the Cardinals had the huge win against Okeene. This team has been playing full court defense this year, as evidenced by the higher scoring average, one of the highest scoring averages the Cardinals have had in a very long time. The Cardinals using that full court defense to stifle the Okeene Whippets yesterday, putting them in the district championship game today. Lady Cardinals did their job and won a district title just a few moments ago. They will go to Cherokee to face the Lady Red Devils from Texoma. Two Panhandle teams traveling all the way to Cherokee to face off against each other, but we're used to that with playoff basketball. Cardinals trying to punch their ticket, pick up some hardware and another banner for the gym. While they're staying at half court, just want to show you a little bit of that height on display. You've got Sam High and Owen Kane out there, and you can see both of them are a little bit taller than Gunner. Not a big size difference, but these are some big guys. Now, Academy of Classical Christian Studies does not have a football team, so we'll see how that kind of thing comes into bear. What the weight room has done for the Cardinals to help give them an edge, or will it be things like a cross-country team, or even things like the mental fortitude that it takes to do stuff like debate? Will those kind of skills come into play and be a difference maker in this game? These two teams have never played each other, so all they have to look at is film. The Academy was here watching as the Cardinals took down the Whippets yesterday. What did they learn? What kind of strategies will they use? Cardinals will go full court on you. They'll run transition. They can drop in the threes, or they can pound it inside. They've got slashers. They can penetrate into the lane. They can pull up for the short jumper. The Academy likes to shoot it outside, and they've got some size. What are they going to be able to do against the Cardinals? About 70 seconds from now, we're going to find out that answer. Since you're watching this game on a quote-unquote tape delay basis, since we didn't get streaming rights for this round, you can skip right ahead, but the rest of us who are in the gym right now waiting to cheer on the Cardinals have to wait just under 60 seconds before this game can kick off.
Okeene Public Schools in the OSSAA would like
Lady Cardinal cheerleaders getting ready, practicing their stunts.
And from the Academy, we will begin with the starting lineups for the visitors on the scoreboard. Down to duty, Turpin Cardinals. Number 2, Nash Levens.
Starting lineups coming on the court. Senior number 2, Nash Levens. Junior number 3, Carson Peters. Senior number 10, Bryson Parker. Senior number 13, Austin Peters. And senior number 22, Gunnar Post. Your Cardinals are coached by Garrett Biedermeyer. He's assisted by Travis Smaltz and Sean Strain.
And now the starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard. That's the Academy Griffins. Number 1, Mason Manstrick.
Number 1, Mason Manstrick.
Kiefer Garrett.
Number 3, Kiefer Garrett. Number 22, Sam High.
Number
24, Austin Irons.
And number 32, Owen.
And number 32, Owen Kane.
Griffins are coached by Dylan Copeland. Good luck,
And Dan Copeland is the coach. All right. Kane will be matching off with Bryson Parker. Bryson gets the tip easily. The Academy sets up in a man-to-man. Cardinals are used to playing man-to-man. A lot of opponents lately have been trying to go zone. Kane and Post battling inside. Kane gives Post a little love tap and knocks him out as soon as he catches it. Post kicks it out. Cardinals are working around the outside. Peters into Levens in the corner. They go entry pass to Post. Post kicks it out for Carson. Carson puts it up. Kane comes away with the rebound. Kane is a tremendous rebounder. Cardinals have to be careful with that rebounding ability and make sure that they're not limited on second chance opportunities. High working against Carson Peters. Carson had a tremendous defensive game yesterday. Cardinals have shown fantastic defense against guards, so it'll be interesting to see what High can do. Driving inside, it's a miss, and Bryson and Gunner battle for it, but can't quite haul it in. That was Kiefer Garrett, who's put together some big scoring games. Garrett throwing it in. And it's tipped away by Levens. Bryson's got it. Cardinals in transition. Bryson and Gunner. Bryson will pull up for the jumper. Cardinals are first on the scoreboard, 2-0. Cardinals will go to the full court defense. Garrett's got it, going against Bryson. He'll pick it up. Not even a double team needed. And they'll get it to Austin Irons. Irons picks it up, gets it to Manschreck. Manschreck penetrating in against Carson. Loses it. Carson's got the steal. Bryson. Nash looking inside for Gunner. Irons really doing a lot of pushing and shoving inside with Gunner. These referees allowed a lot of contact in the girls' game. We'll see if they do the same in this boys' game. So it's a jump ball. The Griffins in the white jerseys will have it. And Garrett looking, trying to find somebody. He'll give it over to Manschreck. Manschreck's got to hurry. Manschreck avoids the 10-second call, gets it to Garrett. Cardinals defense has the Griffins a little bit on their heels right now. High coming over the top. Sam picks it up. Nash overplays, goes for the steal, and he'll get called for contact on Irons. Sorry, that was Kane inside. I mixed up Irons and Kane earlier. Up top to Garrett. Pass out to Manschreck. Manschreck switched on to Gunner. Sam High gets open inside. I'm going to parallel Sam High and Bryson for several reasons. The two seniors both scoring 1,000 points in their career, and both of them right off the bat. Oh, Gunner does a good job getting in deep, but Kane is able to recover and get the block. Kane really using his size and quickness well, countering Gunner. Nice spin move by Garrett. He gets the shot to fall high off the glass. And the Griffins have the 2-point lead, 4-2. Griffins go to a little bit of a half-court press. Levens on the backside has it, back up to Carson. Bryson, head fake for Garrett to fly by. And then Carson puts up a head fake. Gunner gets the rebound and puts it in. Kane can't stop him that time, and it's all tied up. Whoops. Irons just about loses it, but gets it back to Manschreck. Manschreck to Garrett. Manschreck falls down. Garrett falls down. No call. Austin's going to go for the block. He's not going to let Irons have an easy two. Cardinals looking to set tone here with intensity. Cardinals have used first quarters to jump out big on top of teams several times this year, and the Cardinals have had a lot of strong first quarters, looking to add this one to that as well. Manschreck gets the first free throw to fall. Austin will go out. That's just his first foul. Jet Huffman will come in. Jet's been a tremendous spark off the bench this year. Many times he's led the Cardinals in scoring. Academy goes to a full court press. It's a 1-2-2. Doesn't stop the Cardinals, but it slows them down. A lot of times that's what you'll do with a press, and especially the 1-2-2. It's not that good for getting the turnovers, but it will slow a team down. Jet comes open, gets a shot from the free throw line extended, gets it to fall. It's a tie game. Bryson tips a pass intended for Garrett, knocks it out of bounds. Cardinals will reset the defense, and the Academy will have to try again to get that ball in. Manschreck and Garrett trying to find something open. Sam High has to come all the way up. High's big enough. He's playing down low right now, but the Cardinals have Carson Peters on him. High can throw a lot of points in. Mantrek gets in deep, kicks it out to High. High loves that three-point shot, and there it goes. Cardinals have to be careful not to leave Sam High open. And the Cardinals get it into the middle of the defense. Gunner has it in the corner. Kick out to Jet. Jet working against Garriott. Academy after the press shifts into a man-to-man, and Garriott's going to get called for the hand check. Jet using the quickness to get around Garriott. Garriott tried to give him a little bit of a push to help take Jet off of that line toward the bucket, and Jet draws the foul. That's the second foul in the Academy. Only one foul on the Cardinals so far. Sorry, that's only the first foul in the Academy. 2 fouls on the Cardinals so far. Carson has it up top. Bryson out on the edge, works against Mantrek, gets open for the jumper. It's a miss. Garriott comes down with it. Cardinals will pressure. Mantrek's got it now. Mantrek coming up quick. Bryson applying pressure there. Now Garriott's got it. Garriott matching up with Jet Huffman. Cardinals have played a lot of man-to-man this year, and they'll stay in it. Unless for some reason Coach Biebermeyer sees a strategic advantage to change. For right now, the Cardinals will stay in it, though. Garriott in deep. Garriott traveled with that ball. He jumped and came down before he put the shot up. Everybody's waiting on a whistle, and instead the whistle's going to go against the Cardinals. Three fouls on the Cardinals. That's the second on Nash, and Austin will come back in here in just a moment. Coach King kept his Lady Griffins back on free throw attempts, and for now, Coach Copeland appears to be following the same strategy. Mantrek hits the first. The Academy has a 4-point lead. Levens will take a break, protect those 2 fouls. Austin Peters will come in for him. Substitution as Irons goes out, and in comes number 23, Isaiah Payne. Mantrek misses the second. No rebounders there for the Academy to get it, but the Academy sets up in their press. Jet up ahead, wide open, Gunner post, head fake, gets the guy in the air, puts in an easy 2. Academy's going to have to do a better job on that press, or else the Cardinals will just run right through it, as happened right there. Garrett's got it, and backside is Kane. But the Cardinals, with some good hand-eye coordination, deflect the pass. Carson Peters comes away with the steal, goes for a quick 3. Gunner tries to tip it away, but Kane doing a great job of getting position. Keeps Gunner from hauling in that ball. And here comes Garriott the other way. Garriott, little bit of juke and jive. Kane and Gunner battling for it again, and Academy's in a little better position. Sam High comes away with the rebound. Tremendous pace on the floor. Only 18 points have been scored, but these two teams really going at each other. This is playoff basketball, folks. Mantrek looking for an opening. Gunner gets the rebound after the miss by Mantrek. Cardinals defense holding up well here. They're down by 2, but Jet in deep, gets it out to Gunner. Corner 3 is put up but missed by, and Garriott's there for the rebound. Garriott's got it, matched up with Bryson. Cardinals are picking up the Academy as soon as they can. This is a full court defense type of game. Ball goes off of Jet. Jet gets a deflection. Bryson's got the pass and a block on Garriott. I'm not sure what Garriott thought he was doing. Bryson went into the Euro step, and Garriott got called for the contact. That's 2 on Garriott. That's huge. Garriott leads the team in scoring on a lot of nights, and so if he has to take an early seat, that's a big loss for the Academy. Bryson misses the first. Bryson, a tremendous free throw shooter. Academy won't see that repeated too often tonight. Coming in is Tyson Kitchen. Bryson hits the second. It's a 1-point game, 10-9. The Academy with the 1-point lead. Tremendous playoff basketball being played here. Mantrek picks it up in front of the timeline. They get it down the floor quick, and Kitchen gets behind the Cardinal defense and steals 2 points. A little bit different player lineup, and both teams have broken through each other's press to get at least one easy bucket. These two teams have never faced each other before, so all they had was film and scouting to go off of. Carson to Austin in the corner. Jet up top, Sam High guarding him, and then a switch over. Payne now on Jet. Jet looking to come through. Oh, a lot of contact. Payne got beat and ended up putting hands on Jet. That'll be a foul on Payne. Each team now has 3 team fouls. Cardinals holding the ball with about 55 seconds left to go. Coach Copeland is going to pull out Kane and let him take a break, try to protect him from a foul. Irons comes back in, so it's a smaller lineup right now. Payne switches to cover Gunner. Jet on the outside. Gunner's got switched down to Manstrek now. Cardinals will go for the easy bucket. Gunner overplays it just a little bit, kisses it a little too hard off the glass, and it's a miss. Manstrek gets away with the miss. Huffman's got the rebound. Manstrek had got a hold of it, but neither ref saw anything. Garrett slipping just a little bit. Austin working against Garrett. Garrett trying hard to get open. Big screen from Payne. Austin will step back out. They're trying to play for a shot. Sam High's open for a 3. That's a dangerous spot. And he hits it. That shot won't go in. And a little bit of frustration for the Cardinals here. They don't agree with some of the calls that we've seen, but here's your Cardinal cheerleaders. All right, your stats. Jet Huffman has 2 points and a rebound. Nash Levens has 2 fouls. Carson Peters has 2 steals. Bryson Parker has 3 points off a free throw and the bucket. 2 rebounds and a steal. Austin Peters has a foul. And Gunnar Post has 4 points and a rebound. Neither team took a timeout. Coach Biermeyer and Coach Copeland content to let things play out so far. I like to use the analogy a lot of the heavyweights or MMA fighters who are feeling out each other's timing and learning things about each other in the opening minutes. You get the adrenaline dump, you find out what people are able to do, you find out the speed and quickness of your opponent, and then you're set up. Cardinals have been a really strong first quarter team this year. The Academy got 6 points better than them. Bryson goes in immediately to Gunner. Gunner had position on Payne. Payne pushes Gunner out of the way on the baseline pass as the baseline pass from Bryson is coming across. So Payne picks up his second. Kane will come back in. So very physical game in the paint. Keep your eye on Gunner as you're watching this. Kane comes back in, and Kane and Gunner have really had a battle inside. Bryson goes for the outside shot, can't get it to fall. Cardinals haven't gotten hot yet. Sam High has 2 3-pointers for the Griffins, and that's the difference in the game right now. Cardinals have let him get open twice. Number 22, biggest player on the floor as far as height goes. And he's pretty good about using screens and finding some openings. Carson Peters is tracking him right now. Manstrek trying to get an opening, but can't find any against Austin. Kicks it out to loose ball, and players jump on it. Possession arrow will stay with the white jerseys. Cardinals have forced some errors already by the Academy. Academy has played a bunch of good teams in Oklahoma this year. They've managed to go 500 against the ranked teams they've played. They've played a lot of teams from larger classes. The Cardinals have faced off against some of those teams as well in tournaments. Irons gets open, comes in deep, gets the shot to fall. Irons will take contact on the head from Carson Peters. That'll be the first on Carson, and Isaac Hensley will come in for the first time. Irons hits the free throw, and it's 18-9. The Academy up. Academy going to full court defense. Cardinals broke this early. So far, the Academy hasn't gotten any steals off the full court defense, but it has slowed the Cardinals down some. Cardinals with only 9 points so far through the first 9 minutes of the game. Gunner's out in the corner. Kane steps all the way out to meet him. Carson going against Manschreck. Jets got it. Gets it back up top to Bryson. Cardinals will reset the offense. Into the corner for Nash. Working for Gunner. Gunner gets pushed hard by Kane. So much contact by Kane. Cardinals fans really not happy about that. Gunner's getting shoved as the entry passes are coming to him, and then a huge amount of contact as he goes up for the shot. Manschreck loses the ball out of bounds, and the Cardinals will take back over. Cardinals trying to get fouls called on the Academy, but so far the whistles are just silent. Bryson up top working against Garriott. Gunner will come up. We might get a pick and roll here. Bryson gets the opening, penetrates in deep. Nash is wide open, gets the jumper. Academy defense got completely flummoxed on that. Cardinals going to take a timeout on the dead ball. Here's your cheerleaders. Under 6 minutes left to go in the first half. On the floor, you've got Parker and Post, Levens, Huffman, and CP. Cardinals have been playing full court defense this whole time. They've managed to get the Academy into some turnovers. The Academy's full court defense has not done the same, so edge in full court defense goes to the Cardinals so far. CP still matching up with Sam High. Sam High with the 2 3-pointers. Still the big difference in the game. High comes through trying to use some screens and get things clogged up in the middle. Mason Broom has come in, by the way. Garriott's wide open for a big three and drains it. This team loves to penetrate and kick it to the backside wing. Cardinals have to be careful of that. Academy now sitting on a 10-point lead. Kind of the bread and butter of the way this offense will work. They'll get you set up on one side, penetrate in to draw your defense, and then kick it all the way across the court for the long three. CP going for three to try to answer. Cardinals struggling a little bit behind the three-point line. CP just about gets a steal away from Garriott. Garriott working against Carson. Carson all over the young man. Nash working against Irons now, and ball go out of bounds, last touch by Nash's leg. Kane's going to come back in. So Broom gives Kane a short break. Gunner has been out there the whole time. Gunner's battled Kane. Whoa, a big push-off by Garriott. Garriott literally two-hand shoves Carson Peters. That's one way to try to get open. Coming right through the middle is Manschreck. Nobody picks him up. And the Academy's got a run going. Cardinals struggling to get offense going here. And the Academy's playing a very physical game, and so far, it's working out with the officiating. Gunner gets Kane into the air, and he'll draw the foul on Owen. So Gunner gets a shoot 2, and that's only the first foul on Kane. Cardinals been very cold shooting today. Yesterday, they weren't able to hit well on these rims either, but they were overpowering Okeene with transition buckets. Gunner misses both. That's not a common sight for Cardinal fans. Garrett's got the ball now. Garrett matching up with Jet. Payne's back in. He's carrying 2 fouls. They get Payne in deep. Now Irons. Up top is Kitchen. Kitchen came in earlier and got a transition bucket. Irons penetrates deep, goes up but misses it. Bounces off the rim and he gets his own rebound. Puts in the shot. Cardinals are not liking the amount of contact, but the referees aren't calling it. And the Academy is getting the better of this physical game right now. Bryson can't get the shot to fall. Kitchen comes away with it. Nash just about knocks it away. And the Cardinals down by 14 here in the first half. Carson's going to get called for a pushing foul against Garrett. Carson come up, tried to get in between, get that ball knocked away. And Coach Biebermeyer is going to take a timeout. Cardinals looking for the hot hand. The Academy has been grinding this. By the way, that's not a travel. Garrett flops. I did not have it on camera. Garrett flops. The referee sees Garrett hit the floor and calls a foul on Carson. He didn't see the play, but he saw the player on the floor and calls the foul out of that. So Garrett sells it and manages to get the third foul against Carson Peters. That's a big foul. Garrett comes in, gets the shot to fall. Cardinals are able to haul in the rebound after the miss. Oh, Cardinals just about throw it away. You can tell the emotion is starting to flare a little bit here. Cardinals are struggling to get shots to fall, and it's getting pretty frustrating with the amount of contact that's being exchanged on the floor. A couple of times we've seen two-hand shoves from the Academy players. Gunner goes for a three-pointer but can't get it to fall. Austin hauls in the rebound. Sam High reaches across Austin. A lot of contact, but again, not called. Bryson drives in, puts up the jumper. No call. Gunner gets the rebound off the block shot and goes in and gets it. Coach Copeland, I'm not sure what's going on there. He doesn't think that contact should count, but I'm sure if you're a fan of the white shirts, you don't think any of it should get called. That foul will go against Garrett. That takes the high scorer for the Academy off the floor for the moment. Payne's back in. Kitchen's back in. Manschreck. Sam High's never left the floor as best as my memory serves. Cardinals are trying to get it back under 10. Shooting woes continue. Gunner can't hit the free throw, and it's 12 points between the two teams. Cardinals defense is going to have to key this. Cardinals are down by 12 and need a run. Austin working against Manschreck. Sam High going against Bryson now. The 2,000-point scorers facing off against each other. Bryson causes the turnover by Sam High. Sam's not as much of the driver, and this Academy team, it's not that they finish. What they'll do is they'll drive to try and kick out for threes. Strategy's worked for him a couple of times already tonight. Bryson going against a double team. Gets it to Gunner. Wide open at the high post to Austin the backside corner. Cardinals a couple of times have been able to get the Academy defense tied up on itself. Short corner, Nash goes up, huge amount of contact. Payne's going to pick up his third, and the Cardinals have found a formula that works. Get it into Gunner and go up. Referees have decided they don't like Gunner taking that amount of contact. So Garriott's picked up 3 fouls. Now Payne has picked up 3 fouls. Gunner gets to go to the line shooting 2, makes the first. Hopefully that'll be the start of something good. Gunner getting his 7th point. Payne will come out. In comes Irons again. Irons a little more of the driving type, but he's got a big body and he can throw it around in there if need be. Gunner makes both, so Cardinals are back within 11. Hopefully the scoring drought will be broken. Cardinals have had a string of high-scoring games, but so far Academy defense and some shooting off the mark has made a big difference in the game. And the Academy just won't stop dropping in 3-pointers. When they're left wide open, they'll make you pay. Bryson's got it up top. Academy's laying off a little bit, so Jet's going to go for a 3. Jet nails it. Gunner gets fouled underneath. The Academy's not getting away with the shenanigans anymore. Uh-oh, we're going to have a conversation about it. Foul goes against the Griffins. Academy's been pushing and shoving inside the lane the entire game, and they're getting called for it now. That was Manschreck on the shove. That's 5 fouls on the Academy. Oh, we got a conference here. By the way, it is free throws being shot. That's not an offensive foul. That's considered a foul on a rebound. You do get to shoot. Not even sure why we needed a conference about that. That's simple OSSA rules.
Get back in the box. Get back in the box. Get off the court.
Coach Copeland really doesn't like it.
Get off the court.
By the way, just a moment ago, the same referee was telling Coach Biebermeyer to get back. Coach Biebermeyer was having to come out and remind the scores table and the referees that it was 5 fouls that we needed to shoot. Coach Copeland still walking the sideline. Gunner makes both, and the Cardinals are on the run here. Cardinals have pulled within 8. Physical play by the Academies coming back to haunt them. Up top to Irons. Kane's got it. Kane with a moving screen. We saw that in the girls' game. They'll pitch it back and then move right into people. That is 100% a moving screen. Kane gets away with it, no call, but the shot is missed. And the Cardinals have 36 seconds left here before the end of the half. So Cardinals with a chance to steal a bucket. Nash has it on the backside wing. It's out to Gunner. Nash sets up. Jet head fake. Second head fake. It's put up. Irons blocks out Gunner. Cardinals aren't crashing the boards very well. Academy really gets in there on rebounding, and rebounding might be the difference in the game. Sam High's going to throw one up here in a second. Push off by Sam. Manschreck comes back, shoots it, and misses. Guys, I'm going to call out this contact every time I see it. Sam High literally does a forearm shiver to Bryson to gain some opening, and the Academy's been using that kind of contact all game to try and create openings. Things getting a little bit chippy, the two teams talking at each other. And the Cardinals are going to head into the locker room. Here's your Cardinal cheerleaders. This thing's getting interesting, folks.
Both these teams will advance to the regional tournament. There's a sub-site at Cherokee.
All right.
Thursday.
Stats from the first half. Jet Huffman. By the way, your stats are brought to you by the amazing and awesome Addison Hogg. She's been running your scoreboard as well tonight. Jet Huffman has 5 points, including a 3-pointer, 1 rebound. Nash Levens, 2-pointer, 2 fouls. Carson Peters, 3 fouls, took him off the floor. He's also got 2 steals. Bryson Parker has 3 points, including a bucket and a free throw, 2 rebounds, 2 steals and an assist. Austin Peters has a rebound and a foul. Gunnar Post has 10 points, leading the scoring for the Cardinals. They've been really working inside to him. He's also got 2 rebounds. Cardinals were down 9-15 at the end of the first quarter, down by 6. The Academy extended the lead out to double digits, but then the Cardinals surged back and won the rest of the second quarter, but still finished with a 2-point deficit for the entire quarter and now sit at an 8 points behind at half, 28-8.
What you want. Congratulations.
One thing I want to point out as far as stats go, one of the reasons we keep stats, rebounding is a huge key so far in this game. The Cardinals are not rebounding nearly as well as the Academy is. So far in the game, the Cardinals only have 6 rebounds. 6 rebounds translating out to 12 for a game is just not going to be enough to be able to win a district title. So Cardinals will need to get things fixed before the second half starts.
Here's our last winner of the year. 165-471. 165-471. Right there on the front. That's Rory. Congratulations, that's our last winner of the year. Here we go with the duck toss. The object of the duck toss is to get the duck in the bucket. If we do not get any in the bucket, we will take the ducks that are the closest. So here we go. Let the ducks fly. We can let them fly. We can throw. Oh, that was a good one. I was almost in. No, he hit the bucket. Nobody get all excited and kick the bucket, you know. We just want to hit the bucket or get in the bucket. There we go. Any more ducks? All right, here's our distinguished judges, 2 of our seniors out there. I think we got one clear one there. We got a pink one that's right up against it, the one that's in. Do we have one in there? All right. How many winners are we going to have? 5 winners. Wow, we got good odds here. Here we go. Here are our 5 winners. First winner, Zayden Lozier is one of the winners. Brandon is one of our winners. Lane. Is there a Lane? Blaine, I'm sorry, Blaine. Good job, Blaine. 2 more winners. Brooke. Brooke here. Congratulations, Brooke. This is the one in the bucket. Brooke's a 2-time winner. Good job, Brooke. You guys go claim your prize. Congratulations. And thank everybody for supporting our seniors. Once again, both these teams will advance Thursday. They have the regional tournament at Cherokee. And then Friday, Saturday will be at Sealing. Good luck to both these teams as they continue on. score of interest in District 6. Texoma 30, Laverne 21. That's early in the third quarter. Texoma 30, Laverne 21.
All right, we'll get ready for the second half now. In our analogy of the heavyweight teams, it's been some haymakers from the academy. Both teams have taken the jabs, getting key players into some foul trouble. How did the Cardinals adjust? The Cardinals playing some good full court defense and seemingly finding a strategy getting the ball inside the gunner post. Starting the second half for the Cardinals, Bryson Parker, Nash Levens, gunner post, Carson Peters and Austin Peters. Same five that started the game. Bryson in the gunner. Gunner gets it stripped away, knocked off of somebody's knee. Bryson will go inside, try to give it to him again. Bryson gets knocked down. Not enough contact for a call. Garrett on the outside working against Carson Peters. Garrett and Carson both have 3 apiece. The 2 number 3s for their team share the foul count that matches their uniform number. Manschreck gets Carson in the air, head fake works, and Manschreck gets the short jumper to fall. Difference in the game has been the 3-point shot for the academy. They've gotten open for it several times and got it to fall. Cardinals really struggling to get shots to fall, and then both teams using the 2-hand shove as a defensive measure to try and open things up or clear defenders. Oops. Manschreck pokes a ball away from Carson Peters. Missed for a layup, and it gets knocked away from Irons. Coach Copeland's all the way out on the floor, giving the referee a whole bunch. Coach Copeland, notice, that is not the coach's box, but the referee's going to allow it. Coach Copeland has roamed that sideline and currently, by the way outside the coach's box, standing out on the floor. He's been doing that the whole game. Coach Biedermeier's been warned once, but not officially. Just a little bit of an exhortation to get back. Cardinals down by 10 and looking for somebody to get hot. Jet Huffman will be the one to sink a 3 and hopefully start a trend for the Cardinals. Huffman's been a spark for the Cardinals several times this year. Garrett will bring it down. The Cardinals will drop back into half-court defense. Sam High, who's hit a couple of 3-pointers, now matching up with Bryson Parker full-time. They go for a back cut, and Bryson sniffs it out, takes away the pass intended for Garrett. Jet down the court in a hurry, unable to get the layup to fall. Jet had snuck behind the academy, but couldn't get the pass to turn into 2 points, and Garrett will put up the 3-pointer. Nash battling with Irons. Irons comes away with it. Manschreck up top working against Jet. 7 points the difference on the scoreboard, and the Cardinals in a dogfight here with the Academy Griffins. Bryson all over Sam High. High's hit a couple of 3s, and Bryson wants to make sure that doesn't happen again. Garrett looking for an opening, in deep, puts it off the glass and in. Nice penetration by Garrett. Garrett leads the team in scoring a lot of the times this year. High's been a big career scorer, but Garrett might be the biggest offensive weapon. Kane and Gunner Post down low continue to battle things out. They're a fun matchup to watch. Jet goes for another long shot. This one's hard off the front of the rim, over the top of the goal, and it'll be a turnover. Payne's gonna look to come back in. He's nursing 3 fouls. Garrett's got 3 fouls as well. Irons will go to the bench. So that puts 2 players on the floor for the Academy with 3 fouls each. Referees are allowing quite a bit of contact out there. We've went almost half a quarter without anything being called so far. And a pass intended for Kane gets tipped, bounces off the backboard, and Bryson Parker comes away with a steal. Can't count that one as a shot. Bryson, dipsy-do, inside on Kane. Kane will draw the foul. Bryson taking things into his hands, gets into the lane and gets the contact called on Kane. That might be the formula for the Cardinals. The Academy looks to drive and dish. Maybe what the Cardinals need to do is go ahead and drive and look to finish and start drawing fouls. Toward the end of the second quarter, the Cardinals start getting a lot of fouls called on the white jerseys. That's when Payne picked up his third and Garrett picked up his third. Bryson hits both. Cardinals within 7. Academy had a double-digit lead in the second quarter before the Cardinals stormed back to finish things within 8 at half. Kane looking to go inside, gets the shot up and in. 9 points the difference. So both teams taking a page out of each other's playbook and looking to drive inside. Bryson head fakes to Garrett, kick out to Jet. Garrett takes the pick and switches with Payne. Gunner, big head fake to Kane, goes for the long 3. It's a miss, and Manschreck calls in the rebound. Payne gets in the front court, and the Academy will reset their half-court offense, holding a 9-point lead. Garrett and Carson Peters matching up with each other, then switching around by the Cardinals. Manschreck's coming inside, off the glass and in. The Academy piling up some points here and extending the lead back to double digits. It's 11 points now. Cardinals are going to need points from somewhere. Carson gets Payne to hit the ground, but no points come of it. And then Bryson will take a jumper. It's a miss, and Kane is there. Cardinals cold in this game. They were cold on this floor yesterday, but the offensive opportunities came from the volume of steals and transition attempts the Cardinals had. It wasn't the outside shooting that did in the Okeene Whippets yesterday. It was the Cardinals' defense overwhelming them. This is a much better opponent. This is a ranked team from Oklahoma City, and these guys are handling the defensive pressure a lot better. Gunner comes away with the miss by Payne. Both teams have taken a little bit of a breath here, regathered themselves, and Nash Levin set up in the corner. Carson went for a no-look pass, and it's just a little bit outside of Nash's reach. So unforced turnover, and Cardinals give it away. Cardinals have gone half-court defense here, and so that's taking away some of those opportunities for transition defense, turning into fast breaks. Kane coming inside. Nash Levins sneaks in, tips a pass away. Bryson comes away with the steal. Cardinals have a chance here to steal a couple of points. Jet, a lot of contact by Sam High. None of it's going to get called, though. And the Academy, again, getting away with a lot of physical play. Both teams playing physical. Only one foul called the entire second half so far. We played 6 minutes already. Carson tries to go behind the back to get around Payne and loses it. Sam High looking to go deep and gets the ball stripped from behind by Carson Peters. Austin will come in. Carson will take a break. Copeland will send in a sub for Kane. That's number 15, Mason Broom. High's trying to get open, but Bryson has just been all over the 1,000-point score from the Academy. Beautiful fadeaway. I might have jinxed the defense there on that one. High showing off those skills that led him to 1,000 points. Here comes Bryson the other way. Bryson matching up with Garrett. Now Garrett carrying 3 fouls. Gunner trying to get open inside, but the refs are allowing the inside defensive players to really bash on each other. Jet to Bryson. Bryson, jumper from the baseline, it's in. So the 1,000-point scorers for the two teams trade jumpers. We're back to an 11-point game. The Academy holding the advantage right now, 38-27. Trying to finish with a district title. Cardinals trying to get their first district title since 2019. Austin and Manstreck matching off each other. Jet jumps it for a double team, and Manstreck gets rid of it away to Garriott. Garriott up top against Austin. Literal push off. Oh, they're going to call the 5-second call. Garriott put a hand on Austin. I thought they were going to call him for the offensive foul, and instead the 5-second defensive call. Cardinals fans in appreciation of the tremendous defensive play. Nash will take a seat. Jackson Leonard is in. Gunnar Post is taking a quick break. So it's Carson Peters, Bryson Parker, Jackson Leonard, Jet Huffman. Bryson with a long jumper. It's a miss. Bryson hauls it in. 33 seconds left. Cardinals need some points here before the end of the quarter. Possession arrow goes to the Academy to start the next quarter. Carson, head fake, kick out to Jet. Jet, long jumper. It's up. It's going to be short. Sam High is there. The Academy has really out-rebounded the Cardinals in this game, and that combined with the three-point shooting has been the edge that the Academy needs to hold the lead over the Cardinals. Garriott driving in, a lot of contact, none of it called. Again, very physical game. It's ripped away. Coach Copeland really not happy with the officiating. Here's your Cardinal cheerleaders for something more upbeat.
If you need something for the road, better go get it right now. The concession stand will close right here at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter getting ready to start. We'll see who comes out on the floor for the Cardinals. Coach Copeland for the Academy spent most of that quarter break chewing on one of the referees. He's really unhappy with what he sees. Cardinals coming out on the floor to start the fourth quarter. Same five that exited him up. Nope, not the same five. Carson Peters, Jet Huffman, Jackson Leonard, Bryson Parker, and Gunnar Post. Payne, Manstreck, Garriott, High, and Broom. The five on the floor. Wait a second, I don't think that's Broom. Oops, back cut, wide open. Nice recovery by Gunnar. Taking away what would have been an easy bucket. Jackson steps in front of a pass. Oh, it was Broom. Number 15 is Broom. Kane will come back in. He didn't get much of a break. Oh, Kane and Gunnar really going at each other. Man. So, Kane and Gunnar really fighting over that low post positioning. Kane and the two of them were literally just pushing on each other. Entry pass. Kane had cleared a little bit of space and got Gunnar pushed away from him. Bryson tried to come over and get a hold of the pass. Academy steps up into a full court defense. Gunnar, nice post up, seals off Kane. And Jet Huffman's able to get an easy two. We're back to 11 points after Kane had to put in the two free throws. Jet answers with the layup. Cardinals down by double digits here. Somebody's going to have to hit hot, and the Cardinals are going to have to make some defensive plays. Garriott, step out three. It's a miss. Huffman and Kane battle. Huffman comes away with it. Cardinals have been much better in transition than the Academy, but they've got to make the shots to be able to eat into that difference. Huffman over the top. CP tries to roll. Oh my goodness, Kane pushes Gunnar out of the post. Again, pay attention to the low post play. Kane's a very physical player. And if you'll watch him, Gunner's a big dude, and he'll end up just bouncing off of people. And again, oh! And a whistle's going to get blown, but out on the outside, Mantrek, I think. Yep, it'll go against Mantrek. He fell into Carson, knocked him down. Jackson will come out, Nash will come back in. Cardinals got to scramble here and get some points. They had it at 7 in the third quarter, but couldn't get it inside of 7. And then a couple of buckets. Kane steps inside of a pass intended for Gunner. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Whoops, Mantrek. Copeland was in the way. Copeland was in the way. And Copeland finally gets a tee. Let me explain what just happened. There was a loose ball coming over towards the court. Copeland was in the way. Cardinals player and the Academy player both ran into him. One referee wouldn't call it, by the way. First referee wouldn't call it. Second referee realized you have to call the play. There is a coach's box for a reason. Copeland has been as much as 5 feet onto the court. He's been inside of the three-point line at times. Now with the warning, Copeland has to sit. Here's your Cardinal cheerleaders. Coach Biedermeyer is going to take a timeout. Let everybody sit on this one for a moment. Here's your Cardinal cheerleaders. Okay, so if you're not familiar with rules, after the tee, Coach Copeland has to sit the rest of the game. If he gets up for anything other than a timeout, he can automatically be served a second technical and kicked out of the game. All right, Bryson will be shooting 2 free throws. Cardinals will get the possession back. Bryson makes the first. Bryson makes the second. Now, after a technical, we should be taking it out at half. Yeah. Now, a technical like that, especially when a game is hotly contested like this, it can galvanize either of the two teams or potentially both. We'll see how the Academy and their fans respond with this. Bryson puts up the shot, drains it. Cardinals are suddenly back within 7. Mantrek's bringing it down. Cardinals looking to knock off their first-ranked opponent of the season. The Academy trying to win a district title, potentially for the first time in their history. Kane really working hard. Kick out on the edge. Corner shot's no good. It's tipped. Jet Huffman hauls it in. Jet kicks it to Gunner. Shot was missed by Tyson Kitchen. Sam High hadn't left the floor, but neither has Bryson Parker. Bryson puts up the jumper. Bryson's getting hot at the right time, and the Cardinals are riding the hot hand. 5.5 minutes left to go in the game. Cardinals having momentum after the big technical on Coach Copeland. Mantrek out to Kitchen. Kitchen picks it up out deep. Kane inside. Watch the battle inside with Kane. Levens gets knocked down. Levens was still down on the floor. Sam High makes a beautiful move. Grabs the loose ball and throws it right off of Nash. That's an automatic out of bounds. And the white jerseys will hold on to it. Very snazzy play by the senior. Garrett's come back in. He'll throw it in. Watch Kane. Lob pass into Kane. Levens reached over trying to stop Kane. Savvy move by Kane to go through the arm by Levens. That'll draw the foul call. Now, granted, they haven't called anything that ticky-tacky the rest of the game, but things have gotten a lot more sensitive since the technical. That's the third foul on Nash. Kane misses it. And we're back to 7. Bryson drives inside, puts it up. Bryson White went into the land of the Giants, put up the finger roll and got knocked down, but it wasn't clean enough contact to be shown for a whistle. Garrett and CP fighting for it. CP pulls it in. Scramble for the ball. Cardinals come away with it. Bryson coming the other way. Levens is down. CP deep. Gets the layup to fall. Cardinals on the run. Back within 5. CP chasing Manstrick, trying to knock it away. Manstrick's got it up top. The Academy seems to be reeling a little bit here. 4.5 left to go. Cardinals feeling it. Bryson overplays, just about gets it. Garrett in deep. Gets a shot to fall. Kane pushes Gunner underneath. Payne comes over talking to Gunner. Referees have lost control of this game. Gunner got pushed by Kane as the players were celebrating. Then Payne came over to talk about it. Coach Copeland's out of his seat, by the way. Copeland's out of his seat. That can be an automatic technical if the refs want to call it. Referee reminds him, by the way, that can be an automatic technical if they want to call it. 7-point game. Garrett gets to shoot 1. It's a miss. Bryson hauls it in. Cardinals again down by 7, and boy, howdy, do we have a game here. Carson for a quick 3. It's in. Cardinals within 4. Cardinals go to full court defense now. Sorry, they'll back off. Garrett into the half court. It's a 4-point game. 4 minutes left to go. Half a quarter left to go. Foul trouble for the Cardinals. You've got Carson with 3 and nobody else for the Cardinals. For the Academy, you've got Coach Copeland with the technical, which means he's 1 technical away from seeing the shower room himself, the locker room. You've got Garrett with 3 and you've got Payne with 3. Manstrek in deep. Gets it to Sam. Sam could have got called for the travel on the hop. Instead, he gets called for out of bounds. Cardinals have the ball down by only 2 possessions now. 4 points separate them. Momentum on the Cardinals side. Cardinals cheerleaders cheering on their team. Bryson's got it up top. Cardinals setting up something here. Gunner in the corner. Back to Bryson. Bryson's had the hot hand. Sam High's out on him now. Cardinals are setting something up here. We're playing down to the end game now, folks. Bryson on the edge. Carson setting the screen. Pick and roll. That gets Sam High over on Carson and gets Manstrek out on Bryson. Another screen and it's switched back. Sam High now on Bryson. Cardinals are playing very, very methodical here. Jets inside. He'll just step out. Cardinals are going 5 out. Bryson with a long jumper. It's drained. 2 points now separates the team. Carson overplays the pass but can't get it. Cardinals have gone full court defense. Jet jumps it along with Austin. They get Manstrek to get rid of it, and Coach Copeland will take a timeout. Cardinals are on their feet, folks. This game looked like it was well in hand for the Griffins, and the Cardinals have ridden hot defense and Bryson Parker's hot hand. Cardinals getting back to within 2 as we get down into the last minutes of the game. Coming out on the floor, out of the timeout as we enter the final 3 minutes. Gunner Post, Carson Peters, Jet Huffman, Austin Peters, and Bryson Parker. Nash got shaken up a little bit earlier, so he's on the bench right now. Cardinals have only run 7 onto the floor in this game. Academy's gone a little bit deeper into the bench. Garrett with a nice slide step around Bryson Parker. You can see there why Garriott leads the Academy a lot of times in their scoring. Sam High, the first 1,000-point scorer in the history of the Academy. But Garriott can score points. There's a whole bunch of guys out there on it. Copeland's off the bench, by the way. Carson, head fake, kick out. Garriott steps in and steals it. Carson and Garriott both have 3. Garriott behind the back. Bryson goes for a block. It's a miss. Kane's underneath. Scramble for the ball. Manstrek's got it deep inside. Hook shot's up. It's a miss. Underneath. That's a foul. You cannot lay underneath and stay there. Missed call by the ref. You cannot lay on the floor and stay there. Copeland's back off the bench. Referees not calling it. They end up calling a jump ball, which I guess is the easiest way to get out of that tough situation instead of calling a foul on anybody. So the possession arrow, the Cardinals lose the possession arrow. The Academy take it back. Bryson drains the three-pointer. The Cardinals are only down by 1. Cardinals go to their full court defense here. All the momentum on the Cardinals side. 2 minutes separate them from a district title and 1 point on the scoreboard. Austin playing up on Garriott. Garriott picks it up. Austin tries to play for the steal against Sam High. Bryson steps in front. Carson's up ahead. Carson against Sam High. Nails the shot. Cardinals have the lead. First time for the Cardinals to lead in the game. Garriott's got the ball. 90 seconds on the clock. Cardinals holding on to a 1-point lead. That barrier is all that separates them from the Academy taking a district title. Cardinals looking for their first title since 2019. Garriott up top, out to Sam High. Cardinals with the momentum. Sam High left open. He's been draining threes, but this one's not going to go. Kane goes, puts up the shot. Unable to get it to fall, but a lot of contact. Cardinals weren't going to let him have it easy. It's going to go on Austin Peters. Coach Copeland doesn't leave rebounders there. That puts all the pressure on to Owen Kane. Kane trying to tie things up, and he does. Isaiah Payne will come in. Irons will take a break. 61 seconds left to go on the clock. Copeland back up again. Referee just won't call it. Tie game. Cardinals have the ball. Cardinals might play for a last possession here. We'll see. Coach Biermeier's going to take a timeout. Oh my word, Cardinal fans, what a game. I know you're watching it already knowing the result, but for those of us that are here in this time warp, all the excitement and intensity, 52 seconds separate the Cardinals from a chance to knock off a ranked Academy team. Here's your Cardinal cheerleaders, and then I'll bloviate some more about it. Hold your hand out and see if you got the nerve. Do you feel it? They don't want to call it on him. They don't want to decide it. They're not going to call it. They're ignoring it. They're pretending they don't see it on purpose because they don't want that to decide it. And I get it. That would be cheating. You know, because that would decide the game. If they call the T on him, we get the 2 free throws and the ball, game's over. So they're going to pretend they don't see it from here on out. And he's not dumb enough to do anything to force that call. Cardinals will throw it in. On the floor for the Cardinals, you got Bryson Parker, who's got the ball, Austin Peters, Jed Huffman, Carson Peters, and Gunnar Post. Garriott's out there, Sam High, Manstrek, Payne, and Owen Kane. Academy's trying to double. A lot of contact. Not sure what the Academy's doing here. Academy might be trying to take control. Bryson in a double team, and Coach Beamer will take a timeout. Cardinals have 2 more timeouts. Cardinals have spread the floor, but we're relying on Bryson's ball handling to stay out of it. Academy forcing the issue and not going to let the Cardinals just let the clock run down for the final shot. So, good coaching moves from both benches. So 28 seconds left. Cardinals will have 1 timeout left. Academy has 2, but they can only call the timeout on a dead ball. Possession arrow is with the Academy. Remember, this Academy team, very hot shooting three-pointers in the first half especially. Sam High can drain them. Garriott can drain them. Kitchen hit 1. I'm no coach, but I can make guesses as to strategy. I like the idea of holding the ball and going down to 1 last shot, especially if you drive inside, try to draw contact, and get the chance to shoot free throws. Cardinals essentially setting everybody down along the baseline except for Bryson Parker. Academy's going man-to-man, so they're going to work Carson and Bryson to free up somebody. Austin's got it now. They're going for a double team. Carson into Gunner. Gunner kicks it back out. Cardinals are running the clock. 19 seconds now. Sam High trying to get it away from Bryson. Bryson holding on to it, and Sam High's going to foul. If you're wondering why in the world would you foul, Academy only has 2 fouls, so they can foul trying to stop it and make the Cardinals have to throw in. Cardinals have to hit the throw in and get it in cleanly. Academy trying for steals here. So chess match between the 2 benches. Carson's got it now. Sam High working against him. Carson drives in. Out to Jet. 8 seconds left. A lot of contact. Oh my word. Oh my word. Coach Copeland's going to take a timeout. A lot of contact on the play. So much contact on the play, but no call. Cardinals have to be smart here. Cardinals have 4 fouls. They cannot foul on this shot. Otherwise, Academy will get to shoot free throws. Academy right run a play trying to draw the foul. Academy might run a catch and shoot type play. If I'm Academy, I'm putting in 1 of 2 players' hands. I'm going to try to free up Sam High coming off the screen, or I'm going to have it in Garriott's hands. The alternate is to throw it in deep and try to draw a foul with somebody like Kane. I don't think they'll go for a Hail Mary type play, but we'll see with what they line up in. If they bring everybody up to this spot, you can see where the ball's sitting right now. If they bring everybody up to that spot, then likely they're going to try and run somebody off deep. Cardinals have to match up and play smart. They cannot foul. Cardinals have 14 fouls. Losing the ball was huge. Mishandled up top. A lot of contact involved, but the referees weren't going to let the Cardinals off the hook against a ranked team. You can survey and see what the play is. They've got 2 people deep. Be ready for a screen. Oh, they're freeing up Garriott. By the way, with Academy getting it up into the front court, the ball will be thrown in from just outside the three-point line. So a couple of options here for the Academy. They can go for a catch and shoot. I'm going to zoom out. I would not be surprised if they try to throw it in deep. Oh, look at this. Watch for a triple screen for Sam High running through. Watch for a triple screen and Sam High coming through. They get Sam into the corner. They go for the long pass. Austin gets it away. Garrett throws it up. It's no good. We go to overtime. Here's your Cardinal cheerleaders. Let's get ready for a couple more minutes. I think that's 4 minutes, I think. Go ahead and set it for 4. They didn't get a timeout. Oh, yeah, you don't have to do that. You can go ahead and set it for 4 minutes. I think it's 4 minutes. 4 minutes for your first, and then after that it's 2. Coming out on the floor for overtime, Bryson Parker, Carson Peters, Austin Peters, Jet Huffman, and Gunnar Post. As far as foul trouble goes for the Cardinals, CP's got 3. Nobody else has more than 2. For the Academy, as the whistles have been essentially swallowed for this second half, you've got 2 players with 3. That's Garriott and Payne. 4 minutes for the overtime. Kane gets to it, tips it out to Sam High. Garriott will bring it up. Garriott's guarded by Carson. Manschreck out on the wing. Sam High, head fake, step out, goes to Payne. Payne with a long shot. It's off the front of the rim. Gunnar gets the body inside of Kane, comes away with the rebound. Cardinals finish the half with the momentum. Came back from a double-digit deficit, fought back, got the lead. Academy was able to tie it. Cardinals miss an opportunity to win the game right before overtime began. Bryson drives inside. A lot of contact. Nobody's willing to call any of it. Bryson's down. Payne is down. Garriott working against Carson Peters. Cardinals defense and scrambling started to take some balls away from the Academy. Garriott rolls over a screen by Kane. Gunnar will get called for the contact. On the other end, remember, Bryson got taken down to the floor on contact from Payne with no call. On the other side, Garriott gets a brush from the arm from Gunnar, and that'll be enough for an and one situation. Garriott making it, it's a 3-point game. Each team gets 1 new timeout, so they both have 2. Cardinals are down by 3. Officiating has been a big difference in this game, both what's been called and what has not. Austin's got it right now. Up top it goes to CP, out on the edge to Huffman. Huffman drives in, corner for Gunnar. Back up top, CP will go for 3. This one's off. Kane comes away with the rebound. The Academy big man has done a good job cleaning the glass, and the rebounding has been the big difference maker in the game, combined with outside shooting for the Academy. Garriott out to Sam High. Switch. Jet overplays it, tips it, and Irons has to work to get it back. Manschreck gives it away to Garriott. Garriott working against Austin Peters. Austin got a 5-second call earlier against Garriott. He's on top of Garriott. Garriott puts up another shot from the side. Kane going down to the ground, gets it back out top. Kane does such a good job playing physical. Bryson knocks a shot out of bounds by Manschreck. Academy will throw it in underneath the goal. We're at under 2 minutes left to go now. What a battle in the district championship. This is playoff basketball, folks. All the emotion, tremendous play, lots of skills, but effort is turned up to 11 right now. Garrett into the lane. He's been taking a lot of shots lately. Kane over and through Gunner post. It doesn't matter what Kane does. And it takes him throwing his body around before he finally gets called for the push. That's 3 on him. And Cardinals will get to shoot. Austin's going to have to come out. I think he's got a bloody nose. It's just a battle inside. Foul on the rebound means the Cardinals should be shooting. Oh, no, that was the 4th foul. That was the 4th foul. My bad. Bryson's got it. 90 seconds left to go in the game. Bryson out to Nash. Gunner has it in the corner. Kane is out there on him. Gunner's picked it up, gets it back up to Nash. Nash, Jet, Carson. Oh, Bryson off the glass. It's a miss, but Gunner's right there. Putbacks in. Cardinals down by 1. Cardinals backing off and picking them up in half court. Gunner's got 11 now. Bryson's got 18. Under a minute left. Cardinals have got to get the ball back. Sam High's got it now, working against Jet. Sam High gives that little forearm shiver again. Garrett over the top. Jet's on him. 40 seconds left. Cardinals have got to get the ball. Jet going against Garrett. Garrett into the lane. Garrett puts up the shot. It's a miss. Kane fighting for it. Guys, Garrett, if you're paying attention, what Garrett did there, Garrett stays on the floor. This has been a tactic the Academy's been using. They've done it with several players. They'll come inside, go to the floor on the shot, and then lay there tying up Cardinal defenders. Cardinals have to be careful. It clears room and makes the rebound for Kane that much easier, and the follow. It should be called a foul. You have to get up after you go to the ground. This timeout, by the way, taken by Academy. 3-point lead in 27 seconds means that Copeland has some options for his team. The technical on Copeland in the 4th quarter was a big turning point in the game. Sorry, in the 3rd quarter. Ever since that point, the Cardinals came back, were able to regain the lead. But this has just been an absolute battle between these two teams in every sense of the word. There's been bloodshed, at least on the Cardinals side. Players have hit the floor hard numerous times. Lots of fouls. Lots of extracurricular activity. Bryson Parker into the front court. Long cross-court pass. Gunner's wide open. Goes for the tying 3. Nash has the rebound. It's blocked by Sam High. And then a foul on the inside. That will get the push called, but that means that the Cardinals will be shooting 2 free throws instead of the opportunity for the 3-pointer. That's 3 on Manschreck. Tell you what, the Academy is not sorry about that foul. Ball had just come free and squirted out to Bryson Parker behind the 3-point line, who would have ready to go for that 3-pointer. Jet makes the first. .7 seconds left. Coach Biebermeyer's got 2 timeouts left. Jet makes the second. Coach Biebermeyer will take a timeout. That's a full. Here's your Cardinal cheerleaders as the Cardinals figure out the strategy of what to do down by 1 with under 14 seconds left to go. Cardinals are going to need a big play here. Likely they're going to foul. Now, you can foul before the ball is thrown in. I'm not sure if the Cardinals are going to employ that strategy, but you can literally just grab a hold of a player. In fact, all of the Cardinals out there could just pick a white jersey and grab a hold of it. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is interesting. The Academy has everybody on the baseline. Sam High's got it. Jets covering. Bryson goes for the steal but can't get it. Copeland's going to take a timeout. That was interesting. Cardinals did not foul. And then Copeland took the timeout, not sure why. That does reset the 10-second clock, by the way. Watched a lot of basketball. I've never seen all 5 players line up outside on the baseline before. That was really cool. Had everybody take off. Sam High did a V-cut, came back, received the pass. Cardinals went for the double team. Bryson on overplaying just about stripped it from Sam. Because they didn't advance it past the baseline, because they didn't advance past the free throw line, the Academy has to throw it in again. However, this one's a dead ball. They can't put people over the baseline this time. We're going to zoom out so you can make sure you get this. Manshrek's got it. CP fouls. Manshrek will be shooting. That's now forced on Carson. And Coach Copeland, being consistent, doesn't have any rebounders to challenge the Cardinals. Manshrek gets 2. So the Cardinals are definitely going to get the ball back unless Manshrek can get a rebound off the second. Coach Biebermeyer has one more timeout left. There's 7 seconds left on the clock.
He didn't have the ball yet.
Coach Biebermeyer is going to go ahead and take a timeout. Coach Biebermeyer taking the timeout quick because this way the Cardinals can catch and go ahead and run their play. This is a smart idea. Smart idea, and here's why. The Academy will have to scramble. If Manshrek misses this shot, the Academy will have to scramble. Coach Copeland doesn't have any timeouts left. Coach Biebermeyer is taking control of what happens next. So if Manshrek makes it, by the way, the clock does not start until the Cardinals throw it in. But if Manshrek misses it, the clock will begin immediately upon a player touching the ball after it comes back off the rim. The Cardinals will have a little over 7 seconds to get the ball down the floor. A 2-pointer could either, if it's a miss, a 2-pointer will win the game. If Manshrek makes it, then 2 points would tie it, and a 3-pointer could win the game. Lady Cardinals were in a similar situation against Balco earlier this year. They went for a throw-in, down by 2, chucked it down the court, and Kemper Post hit a buzzer beater 3. So Manshrek shooting, trying to make it a 2-point game. It's 52-51. Coach Copeland might have told him to miss on purpose. He does. Bryson's got it. You can see the clock going. Bryson out to Carson. My gosh, huge amount of contact. Bryson gets the ball punched away. Nobody's happy about that. Referee's swallowing the whistle. Payne's going to come in. This will be a catch and shoot. Both teams have 5. Substitutions in. Kane is out. Garrett's in. Sam High's in. Manshrek's in. Huffman and Bryson working with each other here. Jets got it. Jets got to shoot. Jets up. Oh, it's a miss. The Academy wins the district title. What a game.
What an outstanding game by both teams. One, you hate to see anybody lose. We would like to wish the Turpin Cardinals and Coach Garrett Biebermeyer good luck as they head on to the regional tournament. They will play at 2:30 on Thursday at Cherokee. 2:30 Thursday at Cherokee. And at this time, we have our high school principal here at Okeene, Shane Keeley, on behalf of the OSSAA, to present the district championship to the Academy Griffins and head coach Dylan Copeland. Congratulations to the Academy. They will play at 7:30 Thursday evening at Cherokee. Thursday evening, 7:30 at
All right,
Cherokee.
let me give you final stats. Courtesy of the amazing and awesome Addison Hall. Jet Huffman finishes with 12. 2 rebounds. Nash Levens, 2 points, 3 fouls, and a block. Carson Peters, 7 points, including a rebound, including a 3-pointer, a rebound, 4 fouls, and 3 steals. Bryson Parker, 18 points. 1 of them 3, 5 free throws, 8 rebounds, 5 steals, and an assist. Austin Peters, 2 rebounds, 2 fouls. Gunnar Post, 12 points. 4 of those were free throws, 4 rebounds, 3 fouls. Cardinals lose a heartbreaker in overtime. They had the game, had the lead late in regulation. The Academy ends up tying things up. The Cardinals had a chance for a winning shot right before the end of regulation and lose the ball out of bounds. Academy wasn't able to finish things off, but ends up taking the lead and holding on to it in overtime. Cardinals, tremendous effort to come back from double-digit deficit, but just not enough to take down a ranked opponent. Cardinals 0-5 on the season against ranked opponents, but boy howdy, the majority of them have been really close and tough losses. We'll finish things off here. You'll be watching this one on the time warp since we didn't get to show the game live. We'll see you on Thursday in Cherokee. Hopefully we'll be live streaming those games. That's it for the weekend. Rest up, everybody.